Assalamu alaikum. Today we'll show the application process in the University of Saskatchewan. So I will do the application. Let us start. So first of all, you have to log into University of Saskatchewan. University of Saskatchewan website. If you are a graduate, then if you have the bachelor's degree, then you have to search the master's degree. So the master's degree and doctoral degrees are for graduate programs. So go to graduate programs, find a program. Say you are searching for genetic engineering and biotechnology. So actually, I'm searching for my wife. So genetic engineering and biotechnology. I don't see any subject related to genetic engineering and biotechnology. So this one, biochemistry, microbiology, immunology, biological engineering. Biological engineering. Okay, let us go for this one. Anything else? Biology, biomedical engineering. Anything?
Biology.
Biological engineering or biology. Yours one is biological engineering probably. So first of all, let's check biological engineering. See, these are the programs: MSc 2 years, PhD 4 years. So you have to look for PhD, isn't it?
No.
Or MSc here. Okay. So it's MSc 2 years. Project or thesis. Course-based is not available. Yeah, in University of Saskatchewan. So since course-based, it is a project or thesis. Okay. Our university is located in Saskatchewan. These are the topics: agricultural machinery design. Which one matches with? You have to identify which one matches with your experience. Which one of these? Soil and water management. Does it match? Okay, so let us think about this one. Post-harvest and food processing engineering. Okay. You will also benefit from these close relations in our faculty. See, Agricultural Machinery Institute. These are the research supervisors. So the first step of your application in University of Saskatchewan will be to complete a pre-application form, which will be used to match you with a faculty supervisor. See the application process section below. Now, these are the faculty supervisors. Now, one way to go through this is you identify any supervisor and you can contact him personally that you want to admit in a separate in a course. For example, when I applied in electrical engineering, I identified one or two Bangladeshi supervisors and I sent them personal information that I want to get enrolled in the course and under your supervision. Will you give me an appointment time? So these are the supervisors. You can directly contact with any of these supervisors and get their appointment, because when you apply in the form, you need to your application will go to those supervisors. So when it goes to the supervisors, it is better that you communicate with them earlier. So now, tuitions and funding. See, there is stipends and scholarships. The Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering, this is Chemical and Biological Engineering, okay, has a number of graduate teaching or research opportunities available. And your supervisor may have funding from the research grants for eligible students. Most thesis-based graduate students in the College of Engineering receive funding in their studies. For example, scholarship stipends. So this is common information for all of these. So in addition to potential funding, there are scholarships and awards available to eligible students. There are special programs for international students from China and Mexico. See the scholarships here, I think. Major university scholarships. Okay. Dean's scholarship are intended to attract high caliber students to the University of Saskatchewan. These awards will be offered to students who have outstanding academic records show research promise, and are registering to the first time in a thesis or dissertation based graduate program. Value is masters 18,000 per year for 2 years. Okay. Deadline, check information about deadlines. Eligibility. The intent of the Dean's Scholarship is to attract. Okay. The must have an entrance GPA of at least 85%. Okay. Must show proof of research productivity, at least one publication or presentation. Do you have?
Yeah, one presentation.
One publication. One presentation.
No, I don't have any publication.
Okay. Must have applied for a master's thesis or doctoral graduate program at the University of Saskatchewan. So the Dean's Scholarship is quite tough. See, there are package round 1, round 2. You can look for these scholarships. We can skip this one. Let's go to graduate awards. University of Saskatchewan graduate scholarships. University of Saskatchewan graduate scholarship is open to students in select departments only. New and continuing students in accepting academic standing must be nominated by the departments. Okay, learn more about UGS. Let's see. Okay. PhD. Master's thesis 16,000. Okay. Eligibility. The College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies offers university graduate scholarships to students in the following department or units: anthropology, education, indigenous studies, language, linguistic, marketing. So a complete student application. The College of Graduate and Studies offers university graduate scholarship to students in the following departments or units. This is if you are a student of if you apply in University of Saskatchewan, if you are in one of these departments, if you're applying, then you are eligible to apply. I mean, eligible to get these scholarships. So if none of these applies, if any of these applies to you, then you have to complete the application here. Probably this deadline is already over, so we're going to skip this one as well. Teacher, scholar, doctoral fellowships. University of Saskatchewan graduate teaching fellowships. Okay, this one is important. Learn about graduate teaching fellowships. Graduate teaching fellowships are available in most University of Saskatchewan departments. They are available to fully qualified full-time students who meet the academic requirements of the award. GTF holders employed according to the rules of Article 13 and 14, University of Saskatchewan earnings scholarships, okay, cannot exceed the following time in program. For masters, it's 48 months program. Must have eligibility for the September to August duration of the award. And GTF awards are allocated by the departments of colleges. Deadline, contact unit for information. So you get admitted in the university, then you have to apply for these scholarships. First of all, you have to enroll. You have to submit your application, and then they will review, and finally you will get the grant. So now what we can do, we can directly these are other scholarships also, departmental scholarships.
I can say something here. I will review it here.
So let us go to the application process, how to apply. So tuition and fees are there. These are the tuition fees for the Canadian students. So if you are a PR in Canada, you will apply as a domestic Canadian. That is 1,566 Canadian dollars. And for international, it's 3,132. Graduate students in a thesis or project-based program pay tuition 3 times a year. So this is 1,566 multiplied by 3. Total academic year 4,698 CADs. And there is in addition to tuition above, in addition to this fee above, students also pay for programs like health and dental insurance, a bus pass, and other campus services. The amount you need to pay depends on if you are taking classes full-time or part-time. So if you are taking classes in fall 2022, it's 782, winter is 323, spring is 35, summer is 35. So like this. So admission requirements, say you are applying for Master of Science. There is a language and proficiency requirement. Listed below are the minimum English proficiency requirements. So what you can do, you can check in the university whether your education is convertible as English proficiency language. So whether you will need to give the IELTS exam or not. If you need to give an IELTS, if you have to give an English language exam, then these are the exams. IELTS, you have to score 6.5 in academic. TOEFL, this is the score 86. Another option, you can do Duolingo test, overall score 115, and individual scores 95 in each area. PTE academic is also acceptable, 63, minimum score 59 in each area is very easy. So these are the options. Another option is graduate bridging. I'll not go to this. You can. Okay, so now let us go to the application process. Before you apply, please visit our department's website and follow the pre-qualification. So before you apply, you have to so this is the application process. If you are applying in biomedical, biological engineering, this is the chemical engineering, so undergraduate programs. So let us go to biological engineering. It will be graduate, MSc or PhD. Information about our application process can be found in College of Graduate Postdoctoral website. This is the website. Graduate, MSc or PhD. Let's go. This is the program information again. So you have identified the program as post-harvest and food process engineering, isn't it? Okay. So this is the application process. Submit. Before beginning your application, be sure that you have carefully reviewed all program information and admission requirements on this page. During the application, you will be asked for personal information such as your name, address, etc., contact information of your 3 referees. For your letters of recommendation, 2 of your referees must be academic contacts. So someone from your university should recommend you. The third one may be an academic or a professional. Your complete academic history from all previous post-secondary institutions. So now the next step is begin an application.
দেখো এর ক্যাটাগরি থাকে বুঝছো স্কলারশিপে
So I have already done an application. I will show how the application is done. These are the applicants. You have to put the applicant's basic information one by one. Your first name, your last name, your date of birth, and all other informations. So if you don't have an ID, so the step is to create an account. You have to put your first name, last name, and all the information. First name, preferred first name, date of birth, email address, country, city, education level. I'll put all the informations. So once you have created the, once you have put all the information, then create account. So your account has been created. So when you put the start your application process, you go to graduate. You have logged in now with your user ID and password. Then graduate certificate course or graduate program, postgraduate diploma or master's, a graduate degree and certificate program. Then continue on application. Different informations are there. So if this the next step is your gender identity, your date of birth, Are you a visible minority? Are you a person with a disability? Then next is English proficiency. If you have not met the English proficiency requirement, if you met, then if your university degree is accredited here as English proficient language, then you do not have to give a IELTS test or English proficiency test. So you can put I have completed my post-secondary here. Then there is academic history. Here you have to put all your academic informations. Have you previously applied? Then your university name, your country, and then all other informations will come. Then save. You have to save and continue. Then go to the planned program of study. Here you will find the which program, which academic major program you will choose. Say if it is on biomedical engineering, first choice is biomedical engineering, masters of biomedical engineering, masters of science. Master of engineering project if it is, then admit type, new to use ask spring term like this. Then funding information, do you need any funding information? Any other sources, you will have to select no. Then additional information. We are in certified following some of this, yeah, I agree, it will be yes, it will be yes. And then your signature and date, and then preview before submission. So this is the application submission, and after you complete the submission form, then a $120 or $110 application fee will be there. So once you submit your information, I mean, once you submit the credit card or debit card information, then this amount is non-refundable. So be sure that you get approval from your university teacher before getting these before applying for, I mean, before submitting $120 payment, because you have to get here. So first of all, what you do, let me go to the courses again. So graduate programs, we were searching in biomedical engineering. We're searching for before, yeah, this is the submit application. Then after you applied, contact Division of Biomedical Engineering. Then after you've applied, so detailed application instructions are there. Also, before you apply, please visit our department's website, the pre-qualification step. So this one is very important. There is a pre-qualification program. So you have to fill this form also. When I applied, I have filled this form. First of all, you have to fill this form to be considered to be pre-qualification form. Then they will advise the next step. So before doing the payments, you should do the pre-qualification form. Go to the pre-qualification form. This is the form. It will take you to the separate payment gateway. So here you have to put all your information, so your first name, your last name, your email address, your citizenship, which program you're applying for, say biological, then your first choice, second choice is there. You have to select, if you're selecting for food safety, if you're selecting agricultural, building environment, one option. You can select 2 or 3 options. Then degree you're applying for. If you need any finance assistance, say you see partial assistance required, and you can put it here. Target start date as January. Then your educational background, you should put your educational background. If you did an honors or masters, if you did masters, then you can put two informations here. This one for honors, one for masters. Then the institution, then you can select the country, the degree, the designation, the major, the GPA. Maximum GPA will be 4 out of 4. And you can put a link to the institution, your institution website. Say if you are from Rajshahi University, then you can put www.ru.ac.bd. Then academic standing, estimate standing, that is what is the ranking. Say you have 35 students in your classes. What is the number that you stand? I mean, your number 5th or number 4th or number 7th, like this. What is your GPA? Say 3 point something out of 4. If you have any academic achievements, if not, then not applicable. If you have any number of journal publications, number of presentations, you put presentation here. Then work experience, if you have any work experience. Finally, English proficiency, are you exempt from taking English proficiency exam? If yes, then yes. And if no, then you have to select the exams information. Then you have to put next. After that, you submit this form and it will go to the University of Saskatchewan website, and they will send an information to you. They will send an email to you after some times whether they have accepted your form or not. So after you complete this form and submit it, then they will call you. Then they will send you an email from University of Saskatchewan if you are accepted, or if you are not accepted. If you are accepted, then you will go to the next step that I have shown previously, to put all your informations. And finally, then you can go to the next step. So this is the whole process. Once it is finalized, then you will go to the previous page and you will put all the informations and finally submit the application. But before submitting, for University of Saskatchewan, you better check with the supervisors. They will, after this form is accepted, they will guide you to send an email or communicate with your supervisor. So you'll discuss with your supervisor. If he agrees that, yeah, he will enroll you in a course, then you can apply and submit the payment of $120 in the website. And after that, you're good to go. So this is the process. This is the complete process of applying to University of Saskatchewan. Here, this is a specialization regarding University of Saskatchewan. For both thesis-based and course-based, you have to get admitted under a supervisor's supervision. Whether it is course-based, that is, whether it is project-based or thesis-based, you have to you have to submit the application form. They will review your form. If they approve it, then they will assign you to a supervisor. And when you contact with the supervisor, if he says to go ahead, he can enroll you, then you can apply and submit the application fee. And finally, you are good to go. So this is the whole process of apply at University of Saskatchewan. Hope this video helped you. I will guide you through the next steps in applying to University of Saskatchewan and other universities also, say University of Regina. Then there is some good universities in Toronto, Ontario also. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I will come with more videos. Bye-bye.